Hi guys! Oh, this is so interesting. We're watching ourselves from Salpy's phone. The one person watching is Salpy. We're trying a new setup here because we're gonna be talking about gym controversies. If you guys have any questions, we're gonna be able to see it from here. Again, for all the new people joining, talking about controversial topics in the gym setting, overall fitness world vibes. If there is something that we don't get to talk about, but you've heard it on TikTok, Instagram, for all the people who still use Facebook out there, and if you guys see anything on any of those social media platforms that is like confusing or concerning or something controversial that you've seen and we don't cover it, please feel free to type it down below in the little description chat box over here, and we'll go ahead and talk about it too. Before anybody asks, yes, take your creatine every single day. Let's talk about lifting heavy versus lifting with just doing higher reps.
I know we differ on this a lot.
Yeah, so we actually are literally the two perfect examples. Somebody who prefers more volume with reps versus less reps, more weight. She's progressive overloading by consistently always adding weight. I'm somebody who likes to really challenge myself more with reps. I used to do more what Salpy did. To be honest, I don't really have the same dedication to wanting to, and that's just me personally. You can literally do either or to see results. Does lifting heavy automatically mean more muscle? My take is no. Definitely depends on how many calories you're eating, protein you're eating. I talk about this a lot with you guys, and just anybody I talk to about fitness, 80% of your results come from what you put into your body. That reflects the results of like what you'll look like, what you're trying to achieve, your goals, you name it. 20% of your results actually come from the gym.
The only reason I do progressive overload with like increasing the weight, or I'll do like super heavy workouts with lesser reps, honestly, just because I am lazy in the gym and I don't want to, like if I'm doing 15 reps of an exercise, by rep 10, I've lost count, my mind is onto something else. I honestly simply just don't want to do it. I don't like to do a lot of reps because I get bored. So I stick to like an 8 or 10 or 12 rep count, depending on the weight I'm working on, the exercise I'm doing. Sometimes if, let's say I pick up like 55s for RDLs and I reach 10 reps and I know that I have some more in me, I'll go up to like 12 and then I'll like try to really max it out, but then I'll go heavier on my next set just because like I don't want to be doing that many reps. But as far as like lifting heavy, making you big or like super muscular, the smallest I've ever been, which was back in 2021 and currently, is when I was lifting the heaviest. So lifting heavy by itself is not gonna make you like super jacked. When I did end up gaining weight was because I was slacking on my cardio or I was slacking on my diet. But as far as like the weights that I'm lifting, I've gotten very small, very lean, curvy, and like in all the right places and whatnot while lifting heavy. So I do think that it's just like a preference thing. If you are okay with like going heavy, going more reps and like lighter weight, and that works for you and you enjoy that, great. I don't, and so I'm not gonna do that because I'm a huge advocate, especially given like all the highs and lows that I've gone through in my fitness journey / lifestyle. I'm a huge advocate for like doing what you enjoy. If you don't enjoy doing it, don't do it, because then you're not going to be consistent. And we all know, hopefully at this point, that the key to achieving anything in the gym or like fitness wise is the consistency of it. So if you don't like something, switch it up. And then there are so many other factors that you can like manipulate to determine the results you're going to get.
Oh yeah, big time. No,
Yeah.
100%. And that's exactly why I made that switch throughout my fitness journey, because there was a point where I was lifting like triple my weight. Like, like I was lifting heavy. I enjoyed it at that time. I just had a new goal to switch it up, and that's exactly what I did. And now I feel even happier doing what I'm doing. So find what works for you. I'm happy that Salpy said that. We do have some questions. I think it's Juliana saying hi. Hi, Juliana. And then another girl, Giovanna, she asked, how do I take creatine, or when? So it doesn't matter when exactly you take it, but you know, If there was a more ideal time, you can take it before your workout or after your workout or both, depending how many scoops you're taking. If you're taking 1 scoop a day, either or. I work out in the morning and I'll take my scoop literally at night. It just helps stick with my routine. So find a time that works for you that's consistent, where you can remember to build that habit, like, you know, like it's a habit to take it every day. Do you take magnesium only when you're feeling stressed? No. You take it every single day to help build sustainable results, to help you not feel stressed, to help you be able to have a good night rest. Same thing with vitamin C. Do you only take that when you're feeling sick? No. You take it to help prevent it, or if you do get sick, you don't feel it as bad. So same thing with creatine. You need to take it every single day to build sustainable long results and just to build that habit for you to even see progressive overloading results, being able to recover quicker. You need that. And if you're taking 2 scoops a day, you should expect to see results a lot quicker. And you could just, it's unflavored, so you can add it into anything you want. You could literally throw it into your protein shake. You could throw it into some lemonade. You could
Or even just some water.
Yeah.
It like tastes like nothing.
Yeah, no, I literally will just put like 4 ounces of water, because that's how much, you just need 4 ounces of something, and then just put a scoop, and then I just give it a little swish, and then I just drink it, and then that's it, it's done.
You take 1 scoop a day?
Yeah, I just take 1 scoop a day. Do you still do 2?
So if you take pre-workout, like I do, I take pre-workout every day I work out. So on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, when I do work out, I'll take pre-workout. And the pre-workout, the 1 Soul pre-workout has the equivalent of 1 scoop of creatine already in there. So on days when I'm weightlifting, I'll take my pre-workout before the gym, and then my routine just so happens to be that I make a smoothie right after the gym. So I'll add my scoop of creatine in there. So technically I'm only taking 1 scoop of creatine, but because of the pre-workout, I'm getting 2 scoops in my day. Now, on the days where I don't weightlift, so I'm not taking pre-workout, I'll add 1 scoop of creatine into my shaker, and I'll drink that throughout my workout, and then I'll have another scoop after my workout. Or sometimes I forget to take my creatine. Like that one time I went to Veronica's house, and we were just like having a movie night, and I saw her prepping like a cup for her creatine, and I was like, hey, yo, make me one real quick.
Yeah, I was like, I got you.
So it's the same as protein, honestly. Like as long as you get your protein intake in, as long as you get your creatine intake, it doesn't really matter when you take it, but for the sake of being consistent, have a routine. Because then you'll know, and you have peace of mind of, you know you took it, you know when you took it, and if you didn't take it, you're aware of it.
Yeah, exactly. Another person asked, this one asked, what's the difference of body recomp and caloric deficit? Is it the same? It's not, good question. It's not the same thing. Minimal differences. One, being in a caloric deficit, you are being below your maintenance calories, like what you need in order to basically survive for the day. Basically just whatever energy you're already naturally burning, blah, blah, blah. You'll get your maintenance calories, which you can find on our One Soul website for free. Like you could literally go answer answer some questions. It's gonna ask you around like, what's your current age, your current height, your current activity level, your current weight, and it'll give you like a number of what your maintenance calories is. So eating in a caloric deficit, you eat below that number, so that way you can lose weight, burn body fat, whatever your goal is. And so you should only go below 500 calories below your maintenance. I highly do not recommend that you go any further below that, just because you need food, you need to be nourished, you need to have your protein in order to actually see the weight loss results.
Can I share something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I had a girlfriend, and I've been a victim of this too, but it's obviously harder to recognize it when it's yourself versus when it's someone else. But I had a girlfriend like 8 years ago. We would work out together, and we were both on like our weight loss grind. And she would just like almost on the daily reach out to me and be like, oh, I binged, or oh, like I'm having such a hard time, or oh, I just like ate too much again. And it's like constant frustration, almost on the daily of like failing her diet. And I always used to tell her, like, if you're doing that, if that's happening to you, that's your body telling you, I'm starving and I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. And the reason why that happens is because your calorie deficit is too large. The 500 calorie deficit, so if you're only eating 500 less than your maintenance, that's enough to like have you lose weight at a very steady, sustainable, consistent way. If it's larger than that, it's possible. Like you can, if you have like this crazy will and determination, it's totally possible to have like 1,000 calorie deficit. However, that's gonna be so difficult to maintain because your body's like, it's not just a little bit that you're missing. It's like a huge chunk of calories that you're cutting out. It's really hard to like stick to it.
Yeah, and to add on top of that, most people who do that, like what exactly Salpy and I are talking about, where you eat too far below your maintenance or even deficit, normal deficit, that's when they become skinny fat. Because when you're not eating enough, you're not getting enough protein in, that's when your metabolism is going into like shot. Your body's going into survival mode. Your body is gonna store onto the fat because that's what's like harder to burn, and you're gonna actually lose muscle. And so that's when people become more skinny fat. They have all this stubborn weight on them because you're not properly fueling yourself in order to actually lose weight. And like Salpy said, you want to only go up to 500 calories below maintenance, because again, it's a very steady, sustainable way to lose weight. Anything, just keep it in mind that how quickly you lose it is as quickly as it could possibly come back. So if you're like, oh, I have 2 weeks until blah, blah, blah event, like I'm gonna starve myself, like don't do that. Don't do that, because it's gonna just mess up a lot for you. So do things gradually. I always recommend to people to start at maintenance calories, adjust your metabolism. There's so many products that we have that can also help boost your metabolism, like our hydration stick packs. I absolutely love her, so good. And it has metabolite in it, which helps boost your metabolism. So if you are somebody who's struggling with metabolism, like your metabolism functioning properly, because that's actually a very huge factor why people are not even losing weight, gaining weight, whatever their fitness goal might be, like that's a huge reason, because your metabolism, it functions everything for it in order to work, for you to see results. So I highly recommend that you eat at maintenance calories, whether you're trying to gain weight, lose weight. Eat at maintenance calories for like a week or so, and then it accidentally left, so we lost all the questions that people had.
If
but
you
I remember
asked any questions and we didn't answer them, comment them below.
Yes, we want to be able to answer everybody's while we're talking about all these controversies. But again, eat at maintenance calories for a couple weeks, 1 to 2 weeks, even longer if you want to adjust your metabolism. And then whether you're trying to build muscle, gain weight, lose weight, burn body fat, then you can decrease or increase your calories gradually. I highly recommend that, so your metabolism is functioning throughout, so it reflects the results.
Why? Because consistency. Okay, damn.
Yeah. I hope Wayne edits that. I'm like, yeah, what she said. I do remember somebody asked about, is the creatine safe for women who are pregnant and nursing?
Yeah. So, yes, but as with all things when it comes to pregnancy or nursing, you do absolutely need to check with your doctor first. But as far as the ingredient itself, which I say ingredient and not ingredients when it comes to creatine, because the entire bottle of creatine is quite literally just one ingredient, and that's Creapure, which is the purest, cleanest, most tested and studied form of creatine available in the market. It is safe to take, and it actually can potentially be beneficial for your baby as well, just because it does help with like brain health and bone health, on top of helping with like your muscle. So it can like also be very beneficial to like not put on like excessive weight during your pregnancy, or like help you bounce back quicker afterwards too. But please check with your doctor first. If you get the approval from your doctor that you can in fact take it, then go ahead, green light, take it. It is safe, and you totally can. My sister did.
I can't wait to be pregnant.
Yo, me too. We're gonna be so hot.
I know. I'm like, I'm ready to become a MILF. Somebody asked, can I take both scoops of creatine together? Well, we don't recommend that you take them together, just because that's a lot of like grams of creatine just in one sitting, I highly recommend that you spread it out. And it's okay to spread it out. Take it 1 scoop before your workout, 1 scoop after your workout, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, whatever works for you. I just recommend that you spread it out because people who do the loading phase, which is actually taking 4 scoops of creatine for 1 week straight, and then you just go into 1 scoop after that. When you do the loading phase, a lot of people make the mistake of taking everything all at once together, and that could lead to like extra bloating, stomach cramps, because maybe they're not drinking enough water to take in that many grams of creatine in one sitting. But again, 4 grams, that's 20 grams of creatine. That's a lot. So that's a big mistake people make when they're doing the loading phase. So I would recommend spreading it out and make sure you're drinking your water.
And the reason why Sean taught me this, I had no idea, but basically there is so much creatine that your body is capable of absorbing at one time. And so the 5 grams, which is like the total, if you take 2 scoops, that's like the full serving, that's too much creatine that for your body to absorb. So you take half, your body uses it, you take the other half, your body uses it. When you take it all at once, your body's only gonna absorb, say, 2.5, so half of it, and the rest you're just gonna pee out. AKA you're wasting product for what?
No.
It costs money, babe. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Just space
So
it out.
spread it out, let your body absorb it, make sure you're drinking enough water, and yeah. Somebody asked, can you supplement cardio with the sauna? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because just because you're sitting in the sauna and sweating, like you're not moving your body. You're just sedentarily sitting down and sweating. That can only like go so far to like see genuine results. I would say like I don't recommend replacing it. I would say you can additionally add it into your routine. Even if you're just walking on the treadmill for like 10, 20, 30 minutes, and then you can go in the sauna for 10, 20, 30 minutes and, you know, split up your time. I would much rather, or I would even tell my clients, like, I would prefer you to do that than just tell you like, oh yeah, just go sit down and sweat. Like that doesn't.
Because when you're in a sauna, you're losing water. You're not burning fat. So when it comes to the sauna, love the sauna for like mental health purposes, love the sauna for muscle recovery and just like body like recovery and relaxation, 10 on 10.
Yeah, but if that's your goal, 100%.
Yeah.
If your goal is to have weight loss, burn body fat, then no.
Because as soon as you drink water, you're gonna gain all the weight that you lost in the sauna back.
Yeah, exactly.
And the reason why cardio works is because it's increasing your heart rate. It's making your heart like pump faster and harder, and that's what contributes to the weight loss. Sitting in a sauna is great, so beneficial, but
different benefits.
Like with everything when it comes to fitness, like the reason why when you see a girl who's like has your dream body, right? Like she's muscular, or at least for me, and when I see a girl who has like, she's strong and she's muscular and she looks tight, you know? I look at that and I'm like, respect, because I know how much work that takes. Like that's why I like it and that's why I strive for it. And when it comes to fitness, there is no substitution. There is no such thing as an easy hack, a substitution, doing this instead of that. Like you have to put in the work. It sucks, but it's the truth.
Yeah. If you asked her like, how'd you get your dream body? I promise you she's not gonna say I sat in the sauna and just like prayed.
If it was, I wish it was that easy.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
we all wish it was that easy.
Hours a day.
There's nothing ever easy when it comes to like getting results from the gym, what you're eating, like none of it is easy.
That's what makes it so much more worth it, and that's what makes you feel so much more confident. That's where the confidence comes from. Like you put in the work. You did that. You lifted the weight. You did the cardio. You sat in a sauna even though it's like really hard sometimes.
Next question we have is, can we mix pre-workout, creatine, and fat burner together? Oh, my laptop died. Wait, your phone's at...
Yes, though. I'm at what?
Your phone's at 3%.
Oh, no.
Wait.
Brief intermission.
We need a charger.
Do you want to go grab your charger for your laptop and we can grab an extension cord?
Yeah.
For that charger.
Do you want to answer the question?
Oh, sure. Okay. can we take, where is it? Pre-workout, creatine, and fat burner together. I'm so happy you asked this. These are 3 products that I take every single day, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how I take them. I wake up in the morning, take my burn immediately. Immediately. I wake up, I take my burn. Then, like 30 minutes later, I'm on my way to the gym, I drink my pre-workout. I do my workout. I come home from the gym, I shower, I get ready, I get dressed for the day. I put my scoop of creatine in my smoothie, and that's how I take those 3 products.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Oh, Wayne to the rescue.
Giovanna asked again if we can take both scoops of creatine for the purpose of not overriding your body with creatine and then flushing it out because your body can't absorb that much creatine at a time. I would space them out. The amount of water you take it with isn't really going to change anything, but it is a matter of your body can only absorb so much creatine at a time. If you take more than you can absorb at a time, you're just gonna pee it out, and that's just a waste of money.
Yeah. Somebody asked, can you mention the part about why doing a really low calorie deficit is bad for our body, please? I came into the live right when you were finishing on that topic. Yes. We'll briefly talk about it very quickly because it's a lot. That's a lot to go over.
But we're also recording this. Can I? Oh, I wish I could join and like show them the setup that they're on. You guys, the phone is up here and there's a camera right underneath you, and we're recording this to go post it on our YouTube.
Yes, and that topic for sure is going to be on our YouTube where we talk about it. But like very briefly to mention like why it's important to make sure you don't go too far below your caloric deficit is because 1, your body is gonna go into survival mode. It's gonna store onto the fat. That's when people become more skinny fat than actually fit, toned, firm, muscle. And if you're not eating enough protein, like you're eating too far below your caloric deficit, then your body, the first thing that's gonna go is your muscle. Like, and then that's when you, again, look skinny fat. Your body's gonna store onto all the fat. You're just overall probably mentally going to be struggling because you need energy to get through your day, not just your workout. And you're probably going to be more drained, tired. Like there's so many things to it, like why you should not go too far below your caloric deficit. But to basically sum everything up, you just won't see results if you do that. And you're just going to be messing up your metabolism for when in the future, for when you actually want to do it the proper way. It's going to be a lot harder for you to actually start losing weight. So make sure you keep your metabolism in check. If you feel like you've been struggling with your metabolism, you can definitely try the hydration stick packs that we have. It has metabolite in it, which helps boost your metabolism so it functions properly. So I highly, highly recommend that you do that.
Stephanie just said she got her 1 soul creatine again.
Hell
yeah.
Yeah. No, I love it. I haven't started my 2nd bottle yet, but she's in the cupboard.
I am also I'm like pretty much on your timeline of taking creatine. Love it.
I love it. Like a lot of people are like, oh, it's the leggings you're wearing. And I wore a different pair of leggings and the butt looked even bigger. I'm like, what about that? What about that picture?
I'm low-key sad that I've never experienced like bad creatine because we get a lot of questions about people being like, well, I took creatine and I got stomach issues, or I took creatine and like my skin like broke out, or I took creatine and I got super bloated. And it's like,
unfortunately, that did happen to me. Like, I got
like,
it off of
taking 1 soul creatine, I got none of that. Like, I am lean, mean, and sexy.
Yeah, yeah, you are. No, like, literally, like, Salpi could fact check me. Like, during my interview with her, I literally was like, oh, like, no, I don't take creatine. Like, I don't do that. Like, the last time I did it, I had a really bad experience and I'm scared to try it again. And before even like accepting the job to be here, I wanted to be in love with where I was gonna be at. And so Like during the interview process, I got to try the creatine and I kept taking it. I kept taking it until I even heard back if I got the position before I even started coming here, because I wanted to feel okay. I wanted to know that what I was going to be talking about in front of the camera, like I wanted to be honest, I wanted to be transparent, like that's who I am as a person, that's my morals. Like I didn't want to go against that. And I have nothing bad has happened. Like I genuinely feel good. I don't experience any of like the bloating side effect that people talk about. Like that's probably because you're taking like a really bad, cheap quality creatine. Again, you can only get creatine, the highest form of pure creatine, which is called Creapure, and it's from Germany, which is exactly where we get our creatine from. Like learning about everything and educating myself, like being here and before I even started being here, like I feel so safe and secure taking it. Like I wish I could tell 4 or 5 years ago, Veronica, like it's okay. You should have taken one soul, but you learned the hard way, but we live and we learn.
I see the next topic. It's a juicy one.
Cardio before or after weights?
Yeah.
Okay, no other questions? Okay, cool.
No.
Okay, so we'll talk about cardio before or after weights. What's the best thing to do? Well, first of all, it's not a best thing to do. It depends on your goals. If you're more focused on like endurance training, you want to build your stamina up, then you should do your cardio before strength training. If you're trying to, burn body fat, build muscle, maintain the muscle growth that you're getting from in the gym, lifting weights and everything, you should 100% do your cardio after strength training. Yeah. You don't have anything to add to that?
I have a really annoying thing to add to it.
Just point blank period. Those are the two ways. Okay, go ahead.
My take on it is going to be annoying because I'm going to play devil's advocate, I guess, kind of a little bit.
Oh.
For sure, if you're trying to burn fat and like gain strength, if you're in the weightlifting category of things, for sure do it afterwards. That is going to be ideal because you want to make sure you're like keeping your energy for the weights. And then the cardio is not like, if you do cardio first, you're not going to get as effective of a weight training session just because you're going to deplete your energy in the cardio. And then by the time you get to weights, you're gonna kind of like half-ass it. And then that's not good, right? Right. However, I have been in seasons of my fitness journey where I have absolutely have had such a difficult time getting my cardio done. Like I'll finish my weights and I'll be like, hell no, I'm not doing cardio. And so I'll just bounce. But then what happens, I either like keep gaining weight or I don't lose as much weight as I'm trying to, or I get fluffy and I'm not as lean. And so then I get frustrated and I'm like, oh, but it's such a drag to do the cardio. I know, I've been there, I've experienced it. And so for those seasons where I'm having a hard time sticking to doing my cardio afterwards, I will do it beforehand just because, like I said earlier, like the whole consistency thing, I'd rather do it knowing that I did it than not do it at all.
Yeah.
So when I'm having like going through a season where it's really difficult, or maybe I fell off and I'm struggling to get back on my routine, I'll do it first and foremost because then I know, okay, I got it done. I don't have to worry about it anymore.
How long of cardio?
Oh, I never do more than like 30 minutes. Ever.
30 minutes before your actual lifting session?
No, sorry. Okay. Sorry, okay. On a lifting session, I'll never do more than like 15 minutes.
That's understandable. That's like a good warm-up. If you want to get moving, get yourself warmed up, because a lot of times people are stiff as soon as they, like, it took a very long time for me to even just like go to the gym and just go straight to where I needed to go and like do a little quick warm-up there. I definitely neglect my warm-ups, so. But if you are somebody who's like needs something quick to like warm up your body, get yourself all like pumped and energized, I can see that perspective 100%. Doing like 10, 15 minutes, even 5 minutes if you're on a time crunch. Just hop on the treadmill and do some incline walks or whatever, or if you want to go on the Stairmaster, that's totally understandable. I just wouldn't do more than that if you're trying to like also strength train after. Yeah. Because that would be like you said, all the energy would be like completely gone.
And then you'll end up skinny fat because all you'll be doing is cardio, no training.
Yeah, and we don't want that. Did somebody say something?
Stephanie just said that she's in a weight gain phase of life, but she's trying to be slim thick.
Oh yeah, I love that for you. Let's be slim thickies. I want to be slim thickies. Wait, there's more in this. It's just kind of answering like, does cardio first kill your gains? I wouldn't say it kills your gains, but again, you don't want to do like 30 minutes to an hour of like Stairmaster or incline walks or cycling or whatever the heck cardio you want to do before strength training, because you're not going to have the energy whatsoever to go lift heavy or even like close to moderate weight to like actually push yourself or progressive overload, like to challenge yourself, because that's what you need in order to build muscle, is to challenge yourself with strength training. And if you're totally like taking away all your energy and devoting it to cardio right before your workouts, there's a very high chance that you're just not gonna have the energy whatsoever to put towards your strength training. And then, yeah, that could be a reason why you might not be seeing any muscle growth. You're devoting all your energy to something else. Yeah. Yeah.
Well said. Is the greens okay to drink while breastfeeding? Yes. Short answer, yes. Proper answer, please, 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 please. Check with your doctor before you take anything. Absolutely do. As far as our end, the product is safe to take, but such as anything when it comes to breastfeeding or pregnancy, you must get cleared from your doctor first. Please do that.
Oh,
if your doctor says, if your doctor gives you the A-OK, then yes, go ahead and take it. But it's just, things are happening to your body and you're also nursing somebody. So you don't want to add anything without checking first. But if you get the A-OK, absolutely go ahead and take it. All of our products are BSCG certified, meaning they have the highest level of like testing done to make sure that it is safe. So it's safe for D1 athletes, it's safe for absolutely everyone. But just check with your doctor before you add anything.
Do women get bulky from lifting weights?
Do we look bulky to you? Does creatine make you gain weight?
No.
Oh yeah.
I like her singing. I like her harmonizing. That's a big misconception that a lot of people think. There's a lot of creatine myths and misconceptions, I'm sure. I think I did a video already on it. If you want to go check out our previous live streams, we do have a few of them posted. Now we like to put them out onto YouTube, shortened versions, so you can most definitely check that out as well. But to basically answer your question, no, it does not make you gain weight. In order to gain weight, your diet has to be in a bulk. You have to be eating high in protein. Diet is what reflects you gaining weight. Creatine just helps enhance your progress, your results, your rest and recovery, your ability to progressive overload in the gym. Creatine is just an enhancement to whatever you're doing. So creatine does not replace any food nutrition that you need. Creatine does not replace the hard work that you need to put into the gym. Creatine just helps enhance the ability for you to go hard in the gym. Whatever goal you're trying to reach, it will help you, whether you're like trying to build muscle, burn body fat, whatever your goal is, it's to help basically build lean muscle. But again, it reflects on what you're doing. Like it reflects on if you are trying to put on muscle. It reflects if you are trying to burn body fat. It's just to help enhance your results, whichever one that may be. I hope that helped.
What one good product from One Soul to reduce belly fat or lose weight? Okay.
I like how somebody answered. Somebody answered.
Yeah, Alexis did. Before I say anything, I'm going to preface with the fact that you can't lose weight in one body part. When you lose weight everywhere. So there's no such thing as just losing belly fat. You can lose fat and you will be losing it everywhere, not just in the belly. First of all, with so much love and kindness. I feel so bad. I feel like I speak so aggressively sometimes, but
no,
it's just because
tough love.
Okay,
it's tough love. That's what I always say.
It's only coming from a place of love. I'm very aggressive with how I speak, and I'm very direct, but I never mean any harm or foul.
But it's all from
Okay.
like experience, because there was
Yeah.
definitely a point where I was asking those same questions as well.
No, for
and
sure.
I had
and
no
I
idea.
myself have asked the exact same questions. So first of all, when you're losing weight or losing fat, you're losing it everywhere. Second of all, before you take any products, you need to be in a calorie deficit. You do that by eating less, burning more. You're gonna have a 500 calorie deficit. You can go check that out on our website, do the macro quiz calculator. It'll tell you how many calories you should be eating for the goals that you have. And you wanna double that with exercise. So you're gonna eat a little bit less, you're gonna exercise. Then you can start thinking about products. For weight loss, for One Soul, the products that I recommend, burn, right, before you go to bed, you're gonna take beauty sleep. Burn, beauty sleep. Got it? Good. Now, hydration. The reason why you're gonna take hydration is because it has a very special, one of my favorite ingredients that we've ever added to any product ever, metabolite. That's gonna help boost up your metabolism, and it's gonna help you burn more fat throughout the day.
Have I been saying it wrong this whole time?
How are you saying it?
I keep saying metabolite.
Did I just say metabolite?
Yeah. Is it metabolite or metabolite?
I say metabolite. I don't think one is wrong or the other.
Okay. Either one is work.
I don't even hear the difference anymore.
Yeah, it does the same thing.
You're gonna drink hydration. That one very much helps with like your metabolism. And then the last thing I'm gonna say is focus on your protein intake. And the reason why I say that is because protein, compared to fats and carbs, takes the most energy and time for your body to digest, aka it's going to keep you feeling full for way longer for much less calories than carbs or fats are going to be. So increase your protein intake. It'll keep you full for longer. It's gonna help you build muscle and burn fat because that's how it works. And
It's boosting your metabolism. With the topic that we're talking about, like the best products to help burn body fat, or like on your weight loss journey and building muscle journey, we do have something in store coming up soon.
Adriana asked, favorite or most ordered protein flavor? I don't know right off the top of my head what the most ordered flavor is from One Soul, but I can speak on my favorite flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, so glad you asked. My favorite flavor, if I'm mixing it with water, if I'm mixing with just water, chocolate sea salt, 100%.
Yeah,
it is
agreed.
so creamy and delicious, and it just tastes like the perfect glass of chocolate milk. It is so...
Yeah, agreed. That's literally my favorite too. She put me on. She put me on.
If I'm making a smoothie, horchata, okay? Because
I need
you
to
know
taste
why?
I want to taste yours.
My smoothie is bomb, dude.
I
Like,
wanna
it's so
taste
good.
it.
I do water, a banana, horchata protein, creatine, chia seeds, powdered peanut butter because it has less fat, but I still need peanut butter to like keep me full and satiated, you know?
Yeah.
And this is the magic touch, dates. I throw 3 to 4 dates in there.
Does it make it sweet? What is it? Does it make you
It makes me
glitch?
so good. It's so good. Because it's like cinnamony and sweet, and it's just like...
Okay, now you got me like, I really want to try it.
It's
Like,
so good. I don't currently have some at home. No, I finished my horchata. And I ended up taking unicorn milkshake home because I was like, let me do like a strawberry month for my smoothies. But next time I do, next time I do take horchata home, I'll make you some.
I know, I'm not already. That's funny.
Dates sound great. Dates sound great, and they're also such a powerhouse food. Like they are so healthy and like good for you, and it contains so much. They contain so much energy and like benefits to your health. Love dates. So if you're trying to do smoothies with dates in them, horchata, beautiful.
Nice.
What's the baby dance?
I don't know. What's the baby dance? Like I don't know. I just think that
baby. Can you tell I've been spending way too much time with my niece? There's no such thing. I love her.
Awesome.
No new questions. Do we want to tackle another one?
Let's see. Do you want to talk about the waist training one? I get asked that a lot on TikTok.
Pisses me off.
I get asked this question a lot on TikTok, which
Do we have a waist trainer here?
Do we? If
I want
we
to
do,
show what it does.
I get asked this question a lot. like on my personal, on our TikTok account when I go live. In general, anytime I talk with people about fitness, this question is asked a lot. And that is, do waist trainers actually work? And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, take a seat.
Spoiler alert.
Are you guys sitting with me? You're gonna need to sit down for this answer.
Wait. I'm sad.
She's sad.
We don't have waist trainers.
No. Waist trainers don't work. Waist trainers are, I think waist trainers and corsets are just meant to be used for fashionable purposes. You know, you want to look snatched for an evening. But again, like what we talked about earlier, there is no such thing as an easy hack for you to all of a sudden magically be gifted with an hourglass figure and all of a sudden just drop weight like that just because you went and sucked in for a couple hours during your workout. Same thing with those sweatband waist trainer thingies. Like, again, it's just sweat. It's just water weight that you're dripping.
As soon as you drink the water, it's gonna come back.
Yeah, and it's just like a temporary thing at most. So, is anybody saying anything?
Not regarding the waist trainer.
Oh, okay.
But somebody asked if they can follow our socials if we have public profiles. I personally don't care. Meaning,
I don't care.
meaning I don't have an issue.
I don't care. You do what you want. You can follow me.
My profile is public. I feel weird commenting it though, because it is like a long username.
Yeah, hers is pretty long. Hey, a rose for selfie.
Yeah, it's called, my @ is a rose for selfie. Follow me, I'll follow you back.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said it would be fun if we come up with a cookbook, like a recipe cookbook, which we have in the past, but it hasn't done very well. But maybe we could have it as like a free product on our website or on our app.
Ooh. Guys, go download the app right now.
Wait, hello, duh. I can't believe I just blanked on this. I write recipes on our One Soul website. There's a whole section. I totally forgot about that. That's so embarrassing. Go to our website, click on the 3 bars on the side, open the menu. There's a section called blogs and there's a section called recipes.
Yes, all her.
I'm your favorite author, babe.
Yeah.
But there's recipes on there, so go check them out. And we used to have a series on our YouTube called Nutrition Corner, and I would make recipes. So there's a bunch of recipes on there too that aren't One Soul products, but they are like meal prep ideas. So there's like zoodles bolognese, and like I think I made this, oh my God, I had made this like chicken quesadilla that had like 50 grams of protein in it, and it was so good. Go check that out on our YouTube.
Yeah. And we post video recipes too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
For
Definitely
free.
more to come. Like we want to do
For free.
for free. Hello. We want to do like the meal idea one, the meal idea picture one. So we have things in the works for you guys, all free and convenient for you guys to save, like, share with your besties. Because we trying to get snatched with your besties.
And while we're at it, talking about the free things that we offer, we also have free weekly workouts. Every single Monday, I update the website and you get 5 new workouts, one for each day of the week, Monday through Friday, or whatever days you work out, and they're completely free. So you have like a workout routine for free on our website, onesoul.com, weekly workouts.
Yeah.
Or check out our blogs if you want to learn more about anything, because I write about anything. Or check out our recipes, because there's a bunch of fun recipes on there.
Yeah.
Using our products and not using our products.
Yeah. I felt like I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
I feel bad now.
I'm really trying to think what I was gonna say. Product, food,
Recipes,
workouts, meals.
The carousel.
Yeah, I said that part. It was, I don't know. Maybe it was something to do with somebody's. Oh, I remember now. On TikTok, there's this like really famous like live streamer, or I don't know what he does. It's like a father and son, and they do the boom.
Oh, yeah.
Boom. On TikTok, I'll do that.
Yeah, I've seen you do it.
Some people like get it. I don't know if they get it, but I just thought of something like we need to have our own version when people tell us like good news, and then we'd be like, 5 booms for you. I don't know, but our own version.
It's gonna be one of our stems.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna like stick naturally, I can tell already.
That's awesome. I need a new routine.
Yeah. Check out our weekly workout section.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Victoria. I don't know if you guys remember her. I hope you do. She's such a sweetheart. She's been with our brand for such a long time. But we literally, every single Tuesday, she's in the studio right here, literally right here. And she films 5 new workout routines, one for each day of the week. And then we post it every Monday. So check it out. They're really cool. They're really good. I do recommend doing them like 2 or 3 times because they're 10-minute videos. And doing it just once, I don't think is an effective workout. So play it through, repeat it 3 times, and you get an excellent workout that you can do at home, at the gym, as long as you have some kind of a weight that you can use, or even just do a body weight.
I can't help but look at myself, and I just look like, my eyes just look droopy. I look like this. Like that little picture of me as a kid.
Oh, I love that picture
like,
of you.
Once I go back, once I move, just look at my eyes.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Look there.
We're just testing something out. But if you guys have questions, otherwise we've been going on for quite a while now. So I think we're gonna.
Look droopy.
I feel like look at it.
That's mid-blink.
No, that is not mid-blink. But if you guys have any other questions, otherwise, you guys are more than welcome to come onto TikTok Lives again, Monday through Friday, every single weekday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'm live for 2 hours. I talk all things about like my own fitness journey, answer questions, talk through people with their own fitness goals, give them advice, tips, help people with the basics and answering controversial myths, etc. You name it. Come and join me. We have a great time, and occasionally we do really big discounts on certain products that everybody really likes and really loves. So you guys are not gonna wanna miss out on that, and it's a bigger discount than the Live 20. So you'll for sure want to hop on. It's random, so you'll definitely want to go on and claim that. But if you're somebody like me who's pretty impatient sometimes, you can go ahead and use discount code LIVE20 on our website right now. We'll leave it on for you guys because I know if you're here watching, you have to have some time to go ahead and hop off and go to the website. So don't forget discount code LIVE20, and it was so much fun having Salpy here today.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Like this a lot and DM us and tell us that you want Salpy on more. But okay, thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye.